How you guys doing today? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live. I just wanted to go to live because I didn't make any videos yet today, and I honestly don't even know if I'm going to have time to make any videos today. I'm going to be doing an interview today with Chemistry Technology. Where is it? WTER is up. Nice. Yeah, let me know what's up, guys. If there's anything popping, let me know. You guys want to see my view here today? I don't know if you guys can see the water. Yo, what's going on, guys? So we're gonna be doing an interview today with Chemistry Technology Inc., CHM in Canada, CHMJF in America, and I'm just getting ready for the interview, just prepping for that right now. And this is a company that I think is going to be enormous. Another company that is focused on doing business in America, and I just think that these American plays are the way to go. I really do. I think these American plays are the way to go. And we've had legalization happen in Canada. We've had a nice rush with Canadian companies. I think that they're already high up. They've made some big moves. I think now the opportunities in America, as America becomes more and more legal, I think that we're going to see some huge upside there. We've already seen it with a lot of stocks. We've seen it with Curaleaf. We've seen it with CWeb. We've seen it with TrueLeave. We've seen it with Green Growth Brands. We're now seeing it with Planet 13. Planet 13 is absolutely exploding. And chemistry is still cheap, and I think that they could fall in that same category of undervalued companies doing business in America, priced at a really good price. And I just think CHMJF is positioned to be a monster. How you guys doing this morning? If there's anything that's doing well today that you want me to talk about, just drop it in the chat. We could talk about it. I know WTER, some people are talking about how it's doing well. I know some people are saying Cali Inc. is doing well. I wouldn't touch Cali Inc. With a 10-foot pole. It has a skull and bones. That isn't my type of play. No, I did not sell GXXM. I'm in no rush to sell GXXM. I'll hold until it goes to a penny. You've been investing, you've been hesitant to invest in USA companies? Why? That's where all the opportunity is right now. Curaleaf has exploded, TrueLeaf has exploded, CWeb has exploded, Acreage has exploded, Green Growth Brands has exploded, all American plays. Planet 13 is exploding right now, American play. No, there's no issues for Canadians to buy US stocks. I buy them all the time. I buy US stocks. I buy US stocks every day. VTL is on fire, made 60% profit. Congratulations if you guys made profit on VTL today. Just a huge momentum play. Yeah, we're totally safe to buy US stocks. Why wouldn't we be? We're totally safe to buy US stocks. Why wouldn't we be? What do I think about VRUS? I think that anything that's a sub-penny stock is highly risky, and I wouldn't suggest anybody buys sub-penny stocks. But you're welcome to do whatever you like. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You do whatever you like, but I'm not going to tell you to buy sub-penny stocks. They're highly risky. You can't buy stocks under $1 in the US. That's probably a good thing. I mean, like I said, penny stocks are simply a lottery ticket. And, buyer has to beware when buying penny stocks because usually you're going to fail. You're going to lose. Most of the time on penny stocks, you will lose. That's just the way it goes. It's very rare that you're going to win on penny stocks. It's like for every one time you win, you're going to lose 99% of the times. Slang is doing good today. Very nice. What else is moving today? Do you think Hexo could get a big buyout? I don't see Hexo getting bought out, but you never know. If the price is right and the right person comes along and they offer $1 billion, yeah, they'll sell. It says it's outside the province. I would contact your broker and ask them why you can't buy US stocks. I have a USA account. So typically in order to buy USA stocks, you need to have a US account. So you might need to set up a US account to buy US stocks. Buyouts are going to happen. Eventually we'll probably have a monopoly of cannabis companies. I believe MedMan is a buy, yes. I truly believe MedMan is a buyer. I think MedMan is hugely undervalued. I like MDTR, but I don't like companies that do reverses. So typically after a reverse, stocks are going to go down. So I wouldn't touch it, but that's up to you. At TD for my Canadian cash account, I can still purchase US stocks. Well, there you go. I really want to buy something today, but I can't find anything. You can't find anything? Yeah, I think CanTrust is a buy. Absolutely, CanTrust is a buy. Buy good companies when they're low. One of the companies that I'm really excited about right now at these levels is Zenabis, Zena in Canada, ZENA in Canada, ZBISF in America. I believe that they are going to be a giant, and I think that is hugely undervalued. Buy AIIM. Yeah, AIIM looks pretty good. Scotiabank iTrade, you can buy US stocks even on TFSA. Oh, that's really good. What do I think about HSGX? I talked about them in the past. I need to research them a little bit more to give you guys kind of like an update. Zenabis dropped even more. Undervalued, sell-off. When stocks go down and I really like the company, to me, it's just like buying something on sale. Would you buy MedMan from Canada or US? I bought the Canadian one. So, like I said, I'm not really concerned about the price in the market. I'm concerned about investing in great companies that I think are undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed. I put Zena in that category. They just did a news release saying that they're now going to be expanding into Europe. They've had quarters where they've been making about 15 million a quarter. Last quarter, they only made 4 million. I believe that's why the stock is going down right now, because they went from 15 million in a quarter to 4 million. Obviously, any investors that saw that might think, oh, okay, this revenue is going in the wrong direction. Let's sell off. That's fine. Let them sell off. And I believe that we will see stronger quarters moving forward. And when we do see 20, 30 million in a quarter, because we will, the stock's going to skyrocket. Zenabis, in my opinion, is a buy. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. I'm not a licensed advisor. Do your own due diligence, do your own research before you invest in anything. Don't just buy it because I'm talking about it. Don't just buy it because I said I like it. And don't just buy it because I said I own it. And don't just buy it because I said it's a buy. I think it's a buy. I'm buying it, but it's up to you guys to decide what you want to do. NBEV is on fire. New Age Beverages, very nice. Good to know. It's nice to see that they're having a nice day. You guys should definitely look into chemistry technology. CHMJF. They have built a massive distribution network for Sugarleaf products and the Sugarleaf brand. You guys should definitely do your research and do your due diligence. These guys are going to be a giant. They've also just done a closure of a deal in Desert Hot Springs in California. And that is another closure of a deal that is going to be working very closely with Sugarleaf. And they're doing business in Washington and in California and in Canada. So, I mean, I don't know, man. You're talking about a stock under $1 doing business in all of these jurisdictions. I see so much upside here. Another stock that's actually been doing well that nobody wants to talk about, but I've been talking about first, is Believe. I've been wearing the hat. I talked to them at the conference, and I told you guys I like Believe. Even when it was down to 8 cents, I was telling you guys it was undervalued, and it's been running up today, and it was running up on Friday. So keep Believe on your radar. Keep them on your watch list. They put out news saying that they received a license. I think that that's really good news. That could be a catalyst. So keep Believe on your watch list. Keep them on your radar. I think we could see them go way higher. Guys, we got 81 people watching and 20 likes. Can we increase this ratio? Can we increase this ratio? I'd like to increase this ratio. Maybe I have to put a blazer on. Do I need to put a blazer on? Is that why I'm getting no likes? Why are we getting no likes, guys? You guys want to see me put a blazer on? We got 26 likes, 32 likes. Thank you guys for the 32 likes. You want to see me with a blazer on? Is that why? Your due diligence is coming to Rich TV Live? It's not good enough due diligence. Who else has got their name in their suits? You guys know anybody else who's got their name on their suits? You want to be a boss, you gotta act like a boss, you gotta dress like a boss, you gotta walk like a boss, and you gotta talk like a boss, man. I got my name in my suits. You got your name in your suits? You don't know how to like? Typically, hey, thank you guys for the 43 likes. There is a like button down in the description of this video. You'll see likes and dislikes. All you got to do is hit the like button. What was it about SIML that I didn't like? We did some research on the company. We just found it to be quite shady, and I didn't like that. The stock that I was talking about that's doing business in Washington, California, and Canada is Chemistry Technology, CHM in Canada, CHMJF in America. Do I think that Hexo can still go up? Yes, I do. What do I think of Love? I think Love is a relatively new company. I think that they've got some good upside, but they might go a little bit lower. I'd be patient. Good. Be in the company's finances, because the number one key to success is revenue in this industry. We've seen it. Canopy Growth has been the leader in this industry, and they've got the most revenue. Aurora Cannabis has done really well as well. They've got second most revenue. The companies with the revenue are the ones that are going higher. The only reason why Aurora isn't going higher than what they are is because they have over 1 billion shares. Zena is down 5%. Perfect. Let them go lower. Like I said, I want to buy more, so let them go lower. That's okay. I'm not looking to sell anytime soon. I'll sell at $10. What do I think about MYMMF? CBD company that I was really interested in. They looked really good for a long time. But to be quite honest with you, they've just fallen off the radar, man. I'm not really that impressed with them anymore. MYM Nutraceuticals. I don't know. They just fell off the map. And that might be a buying opportunity, or it might mean that they're just not very good. And I think they're probably going to get acquired. If Aurora gets a deal like Canopy, I say Aurora gets the lead of the industry. I just don't think Aurora is going to go anywhere too high because of their share structure. I think their share structure is very poor, in my opinion, and I'm starting to realize that as an investor holding shares in Aurora, that they're not going to go anywhere because of their 1.1 billion shares. Canopy Rivers is a sell on bar chart. Just because it's a sell on bar chart doesn't mean that it's not a buy. What is a good limit buy for Zenabis? As low as possible. What do I think about the press release regarding IGNG today? I think it's very positive. They're outlining the fact that they are moving forward with Grapefruit Boulevard and starting to do this transaction, the RTO. The only thing I'm concerned about is that they've got about 1.4 million in debt that needs to be eliminated before the transaction goes through, so that they need to raise some funding, some financing to pay off the 1.4 million. Once they get the funding in place and they can pay off the 1.4 million, this deal's going to go through. What about Canna One Technologies? I've done videos with them. I like them. Stay tuned. I will be doing another video with them this week. Early stage company. I like the company, but it's not like a company you can expect to explode overnight. I mean, they're literally just getting started. So you got to be patient with some of these plays. If you want to make money on an early stage company, you got. Yeah, I think that if you're getting in an early stage company, you got to be willing to wait. You got to be patient, and you got to be willing to wait. If you're not willing to wait and you're not willing to be patient, you're not going to get any returns. I always tell you guys, long-term investors always do better than short-term investors. Now, do I like day trading and do I like making money short-term? Yes, but then there's times like today where I can't day trade. So you need to put your money either in cash or you got to put it in something long. And for me, Zenabis is one of those companies that long-term, I can't see how they fail. I only see them going up. 190 million shares issued outstanding. millions of dollars in revenue every quarter, international company, 3.5 million square feet in growing capacity throughout Canada, coast to coast throughout the country, licenses in every major province in Canada to distribute and sell cannabis. I can't see how Zenabis does anything but go up over time. And these prices right now are the lowest I've ever seen for this stock. So I think it's a great buying opportunity. That's my opinion. Like I said, I'm not a licensed advisor. Do your own due diligence, do your own research before you invest in anything that we talk about. But we've got a pretty good track record of identifying companies before they explode. We did it with Green Growth Brands. We did it with Harvest Health and Recreation. We've done it with Canopy Growth. We've done it with Aurora. We've done it with Afria. We did it with Organogram. We did it with CanTrust. We did it with Village Farms. We did it with T-God. We did it with Zeneva. I don't see how Zenabis is any different. I think Zenabis has a chance to be one of the biggest companies in the world. That is what I'm putting out there. And this is directly from someone who's been at their facilities. They're in Vancouver. I know the company. I know insiders in the company. I know the management. I've met with the CEO, and I'm very impressed with them. I think a lot of these companies over time are going to go up, especially the ones that are making money. The smaller ones are either going to go up as they start to grow, like Planet 13 is, like Labs is, two revenue generating monsters that are growing. And then the smaller ones that are not generating revenue or they're just early stage will most likely just be acquired. That's what I anticipate is going to happen. And they're going to consolidate into bigger companies. And the bigger companies will acquire the smaller ones, and the smaller ones will be buyout targets. And that's just how I see it's going now. I see it going down like that. I don't see how it goes down any other way. Afria will go higher, yes. I think Namaste is dirt cheap, and I think Namaste is approaching a bottom. I also feel the same way with Huge. I think Huge has tons of money in the bank, good business, and they're at the bottom. I think Namaste has a very good business, lots of money in the bank, and they're at a bottom. And I believe both of them are buys, and at some point will explode and will probably double from these prices. But that's just me. I don't own either of them. I'm not buying them yet. But at some point, I probably will as simply a long-term hold. Man buns are not manly. I agree. I don't have a man bun. I never will. And I don't understand that whole phenomenon whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't know why anybody wants a man bun. IIPR has been absolutely unbelievable, but they're just too high priced for me. FSD share structure is almost the same as Aurora. I look at FSD as a mini Aurora. The only thing they're missing that Aurora has is the sales licenses. Once they receive that license, I think that stock goes up. I believe MedMan is one of the best companies in this entire industry. NBEV, Walmart, and Zenabis. Yeah, I see legalization in the United States being a massive catalyst, and that is a catalyst that we want to maximize on. We want to take advantage of. Right now, the Canadian plays are good, but I think the US plays have more momentum. I think they got more upside right now, especially as we get into legalization in America. But I'm picking and choosing which Canadian plays I really want to position myself with, especially long term. Zenabis is one of those companies. The first time I bought Aurora, I bought it at $1.50. IIPR is also the only company in the sector with a dividend, and I like that. Cyberworld7 said he's richer than me. Hey man, good for him. I'm not in a competition to be richer with anybody. I don't understand. I don't understand what that's all about. 4-ish seems to be the bottom. For MedMan, I think it might go a little bit lower, but I think long term we see MedMan at $10. Any hope for Oxley? I think Oxley is going to get acquired. I put Oxley in the same category as HIP. HIP got acquired by Hexo. I'm putting Vivo in that same category as disappointments. Oxley, HIP, and Vivo have been massive disappointments for me. I don't know. I say they get acquired at this point because they clearly can't do anything with their stock. Seth says, I just want to be richer than I was yesterday every day. I agree. I'm not here in competition with anybody else. I'm just here in competition with myself. Views on Wayland. I like Wayland. They just got a license for Germany. I like the German market. Much bigger market than Canada. I think it's like 86 million people. Yeah, I like Wayland. I like Afria. I like Aurora. I feel like everyone's always trying to get me to like argue or fight with other YouTubers, and I'm just not gonna do it. I really don't care to. Yeah, MedMed has a very tight float. I believe it's like 70 million shares in the float. So I believe that the upside is huge, and I see it. I'd see a $10 stock. You're up $350 on Labs. Take the money and run. I would, but that's just me. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tuan. Rich, do you think there will be a lot of acquisitions in the sector to come? I believe this is the year of the acquisition. Absolutely. I think they just keep happening. Do I like Aurora with even 1 billion shares? I own 1,000 shares of Aurora. I like Aurora. I look at Aurora as like my safety blanket. I like Aurora. I don't like their shares. I think it's the only reason why the price is so low. That is the only reason why the stock is not already at 20 bucks. But I believe it goes higher regardless. I anticipate it goes maybe as high as $19. I was looking at the charts earlier this year. I predicted it'll go to 19. I don't know if it'll stay there. I think it probably stays around 13 to 15 for the most part this year. That's where I think it goes to and stays. But I think it goes as high as 19 based on what I'm looking at the charts. But I might be wrong. It might go higher, could skyrocket further. Anything is possible. Yeah, Labs is having a great day. YRIV had a really good week last week. I don't know that much about the company. I need to research them further, but they look pretty good. They've done well. 57 likes. Thank you guys for the 57 likes. If you guys haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button, guys. We got 89 people watching, 57 likes. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes. I will be doing an interview at 11 a.m. Pacific, so when do I see MedMen at $7, which is a double from now? I would say in the next couple quarters. I think that that's very possible. Sugar seems like a good long-term hold. I bought it at 20, sold it at 27. It was back at 20. I thought about buying it again. And then before I left to do my meeting today, I was looking at it and it went to 22. And I was like, man, I should have got in it. I should have got in at 20. I just knew. But it is what it is, man. You can't get them. You can't win them all, right? So thank your stock gods when you do win. When you don't win, look for your next entry. Buy red, sell green. It's at 22.5 right now. So yeah, 20 cents would have been a good entry. I like Zenabis, man. You know, buy low, sell high. Great company. Their revenues have really grown. I believe they reported 14 million in revenue for the quarter. The previous quarter was 4. I believe it does really well. You're up 30K on sugar? Wow, congratulations, George. Urban Tea, I own it. I like it. I think it has some good upside. But you know, it's a Chinese company and you never really know what's going on over there. So I don't know. You know, it's I would say buy it as low as possible. Be patient. Buy the dips. Buy everything on the dip. Buy in the red, sell in the green. 7.5 million volume on sugar. Sugar is definitely starting to gain more exposure. It's starting to gain more volume. I think it has a lot of potential. That's why I bought it. Is MMS a buy? You know, I don't have level 2 in front of me. I don't know what the price is, but I like the company. I am working on interviewing them. Yo, are we interviewing MMS soon?
What?
Are we going to interview MMS soon?
We're waiting for the response.
We're just waiting for a response, and once we get a response, we'll try to set up an interview with MMS maybe as early as next week. This week's pretty booked, so it's not going to happen this week. But next week, there's a possibility we might be able to interview MacArthur Minerals. So this is the other thing, guys. If you guys are looking at a company and you feel like they need more exposure, pick up the phone and call them. Get me on the phone with them. We'll try to see if we can get them on our show. I should download the sugar presentation portfolio. I will. Yeah, Sugar is talking about doing an RTO. But, you know, like we've seen these RTOs, they go up, they go down. So honestly, I don't know. I haven't gone through an RTO yet. So I don't know. You know, it's all risky. DIRV, same thing, guys. Sub penny. I don't like the sub penny stocks. Super risky. I don't really have much to say about DIRV other than their big risk. However, if you want to, you guys make me laugh with these messages. Lost my train of thought after that last message. Oh man! But at the end of the day, do your own due diligence. Cyberworld 7 said his egg roll is bigger than yours. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't like penny stocks. I like Cresco Labs. They acquired Canna Royalty. Huge deal. Love that deal. Think it has huge potential. Love the company. I think it's one of those companies you need to put on your watch list, put on your radar. And yeah, I think it has huge upside. What do I do for a living? I don't know what I'm doing right now. The Telegram group really rocks. It feels like a family with a ton of trading support. Thanks. Hey, my pleasure, man. If you guys haven't joined the Telegram, join the Telegram. Sugar new website is up, and I think it's moving. I'm strong on this one. Yeah, Sugar looks good. Sugar looks good. Guys, we have 71 likes. Thank you for the 71 likes, guys. Joe, what'd I tell you about Aurora, bro? What'd I tell you about Aurora, Joe? Think twice before you buy Aurora, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying, man. If it hits $11.99, you're going to buy at that price? That's a pretty good entry. Yeah, so your shares of Canna Royalty, if you don't sell, they are going to be converted into Cresco Labs. That is correct. But you can sell your shares before the transaction if you choose. You could even sell your Canna Royalty and buy Cresco Labs if you want to do that. I'm not bothered at all by the inversion. Are you talking about the inversion curve? Man, do you think I listen to all that BS, man, in the markets? There's so much BS in the markets, and there's so much manipulation in the markets, and there's so much opinion in the markets. Man, you got to trust your gut, man. We're in the cannabis sector. This is the hottest sector in the world. I don't think that the overall markets are really a true barometer of what is happening in the cannabis sector. The cannabis sector is in a league of its own. It is the hottest sector in the world. Yeah, it's going to go up and down, but overall, if you look at the industry as a whole, it is just growing. Especially the good companies. The good companies, the strong companies, the IPRs, the C-Webs, the Canopy Growths, the Aurora Cannabises, the Curaleafs, the True Leaves, the Acreage Holdings. They're a huge success. The Tilrays, they've been a huge success. Investors have done really well, and I believe they'll continue to. That's my opinion. Should you hold HIP until the deal with Hexo deal is done? I don't know, guys. That's up to you. I can't tell you guys what to do. I don't know why you guys keep asking me these questions. I can't tell you guys specifically what to do with your stock, and I never will. I've been around this game for a long time. I won't make those mistakes. I've just been in this game way too long. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. Let other YouTubers tell you guys what to do. Get themselves in trouble. I ain't going to do that. You made 10%? Hey, nothing wrong with that. That dog stock, IG&G, that you're talking about has made a lot of money for a lot of our members in our community. Joe is saying AIIM, NOB, ACNNF, ACB. and T-God. I like those 5. Yeah, TrueLive is a monster. They're one of the biggest CBD companies in the world, and they're one of the biggest American plays. I think TrueLive is an absolute giant. We have 94 people watching, 77 likes. If we can get to 100 likes, I would really appreciate that, guys. Thank you guys for the 77 likes. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. If you can share this video, please share the video. Let it go everywhere. Let it go viral. I think Disney stock is a good company. I just think it's high priced. I like to find stocks between, really, my zone is $2 to $10 right now. Those are really the companies I love. That's why I love Zena. I just think Zena under $3 to me is a gift from the gods. And I'm almost thinking about going all in on it and just waiting. That's how much I like that company and how much I believe in it. It just reminds me of Organigram when it was at $2, Afria when it was at $2, Chronos Group when it was at $2. It just reminds me of so many of these companies. You're all in on MedMen, TrueLive, and jumping in on NBEV. Yeah, I love MedMen. I love TrueLive. NBEV, I don't know. I'm not a huge lover of that one, but you know, everybody has their own opinion. I don't know. I don't trust it. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't trust it. I don't trust NBEV, New Age Beverages. I don't know why, I just don't trust it. $82 likes, guys. Thank you guys for the 82 likes. There are companies in the sector that focus on animals. Yeah, I mean, pet CBDs is going to be huge. So yeah, I think that I think there's a lot of potential. Tilt has been another one that has massive revenue but low volume. I think Tilt is one to watch. Absolutely, I think Tilt could be kind of in the same category as Zena, a giant that's just a sleeping giant that has huge upside potential. Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I like your thinking. I like your thinking. Invest in the best companies. Companies with the best cannabis, the best CBDs, the best management, the best share structure. They're going to do the best. I think in a year we'll see Aurora between 15 to 20. And like I said, the only reason why I feel like it won't go higher is because they have too many shares. LIB is going on pet CBD. I like that. I like that. Green Relief grows cannabis in fish tanks. Wow. What is your opinion on Lyft, HYRE, and Uber? I just don't like them. I think that they are losing money. And if you're losing money, I'm not interested. Yo, what's up, Mike? The ticker symbol for Zena is Zena in Canada, ZBISF in America. Yeah, Believe has been climbing, and I own it, and I'm happy, and I'm excited. I'm just going to keep holding it. And I told you guys Believe was at a bottom, and that's what we like to do. We like to hunt bottoms. What's the best CBD company to look into? In my opinion, the number one CBD company in the world is C-Web, Charlotte's Web. I would say that TrueLive is second. I would say that a smaller CBD company that you could look into is Green Growth Brands. I do like Choom. I like Choom a lot. I made money on it last year. Haven't traded it yet this year. It was on a big run. I didn't want to chase it. It's come back down a little bit. I might buy it. If I do, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, like all the institutions aren't even in yet. CBD stocks will boom. I agree with you 100%. An interview with Jim Cramer? Yeah, I agree. Can I tell you more about PREV? I think PREV is a good company. Once again, in the CBD space, I think they have some proprietary technology, and they're an early stage company, but I think they're another company like Sproutly that I told you guys about, that with a little bit of acquisitions or a little bit of news and a couple, big partners, the sky's the limit. Yes, I think MedMen's a good entry point right now. PHVAF? Which company is that? I'm not familiar with that symbol. Yeah, ticker symbol love. You know, I was at the cannabis conference here in Vancouver a couple months ago, and I went to interview Love, and they kept saying, yeah, we'll interview, and then they never showed up. And that kind of gave me, it's like a red flag. Like, why would you say you'd want to do an interview, and then when I actually was like, okay, let's go do an interview, you chickened out? So for me, it gave me a red flag, and I was like, yeah, if you're afraid to do an interview, um, I ain't gonna buy you. Like, whatever. HMMJ. The HMMJ ETF is the best ETF. HLMSF, I believe, in America, or is it HMLSF? One of those. I haven't looked at it in a while. But yeah, to me, in my opinion, that is the best one. We got 88 people watching, 86 likes. We're 14 likes away from 100. Can we hit 100 likes? Can you, the community, can you, the people, hit 100 likes? We're only 14 away, 87 likes. Thank you for the extra like. Thank you for the 87 likes, guys. I love this ratio. 89 likes, 88 people watching. More likes than people watching. I love it. Yeah, you know, Prev is one of those companies that if you can buy it low and you can make a little spread, I would. Would I hold it long term? I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, HMMJ. HMMJ, Gee. You're my 90th like. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. We're up to 92 likes. Thank you guys for all your likes. I really appreciate it, guys. We're 8 likes away from 100. Can we hit 100? Can we hit 100? We're at 94 likes. We're 6 likes away from 100. Can we hit 100? Hempco. Hempco's a slow mover, but they have a big portion owned by Aurora Cannabis. I like the company. I like it when it's cheap, just as a day trade. It's kind of a slow mover, not the most exciting deal. Yo, what's up, Jared? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I don't know. Some companies are just boring, and Hempco kind of falls under that category of boring. Hive is a crypto stock. If you're into cryptocurrencies and you want to buy crypto stocks, Hive might be one of the best. So yeah, Hive is a pretty interesting one. HMLSF, yes. So I was right the first time. Yeah, Harvest One. You know, Harvest One is one that I talked about a lot. I kind of fell out of favor with them. I really like them. They're actually here out of Vancouver. I think they have a lot of potential, but they were doing shit for a long time. I fell out of favor with them, kind of got bored with them. Yo, 102 likes, guys. Thank you guys for the 102 likes. You guys are the best community on the planet right here. And I fell out of favor at them because they just were doing crap for so long. And of course, like usual, once you get rid of them and you stop paying attention, they explode. So they've recently exploded and done a sneak attack. So they're definitely on my radar. I might buy them again, but I don't know. I really don't know. I took a loss on them. I don't like taking losses. So when I take a loss on a stock, I typically don't want to buy it again, but you never know. I should do a giveaway. The 100th person gets an Aurora hat. Yeah, maybe we will in the future. I'll get some gear and we'll do some giveaways. Definitely a good idea. Hive is up 9% today. Wow. Did I hear anything about Shoppers Drug Mart and Harvest One doing a deal? I didn't. Are they doing a deal? You could have your own TV show like Jim Cramer. That's the plan, guys. That's the plan. I think one day we will, and that's what we're working towards. So, yes, I'm holding my GXXM. Thoughts on Kona Gold? Yeah, Kona Gold looks pretty good. I know they're getting into the cannabis space or the CBD space. I didn't like their revenue at all. It was like almost nothing. So that concerned me when I saw it. So that was the red flag for me. Stock's been running. It's done well. I know it's done really well. I don't really want to chase it. But yeah, you know, I'm watching it. Ionic Brands up 14%. Is that Iconic Brands? If you guys have a pick that's up, you want me to talk about or you want me to look at it, just give me the symbol, guys. All right, guys. Well, listen, you know, we've got 102 likes. We've been live for 40 minutes. I just wanted to come and go live with you guys. Ionic.cn. You know, I'm not familiar with the stock. So I'll definitely add it to my watch list. I'll put it on my radar. So stay tuned. I will be doing an interview with Chemistry. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your support. If you haven't joined the Telegram, join the Telegram. I'm not even in the group, but our members are in there right now. Ooh, HSGX just announced RTO. That's big. Yeah, I like McLeod. You guys know I like McLeod. I've done a lot of videos on them. I interviewed the CEO. I think there's a ton of potential there. But another one of those deals that's early stage, guys. So if you're getting into companies early, you got to be willing to wait. Wow, HSGX is up 75% on news that they're just doing an RTO. This RTOs is hot right now, so we definitely want to keep our eye on the radar. And I think that there's a lot of potential for RTOs, FDA-approved deals, companies in the cannabis sector that are getting licensed, companies in the cannabis sector that are getting big money, that are getting funded, companies that are doing mergers and acquisitions, companies that are doing deals. There's so much stuff going on, right? So that's why we have a community on Telegram where we can all come together, we can share information, share picks, share winners, share ideas, and make good, informed decisions. Sorry, I was trying to read the message, but it just disappeared there. Something about Namaste. What was that? I know you don't manage the stocks, but maybe news about Namaste. What is the spec? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Namaste until there's something good to talk about. Do I like Marathon Group Corp? I don't even know who they are. Never heard of them. But give me the symbol, I'll take a look at them. So yeah, like one of the things I've learned about trading is stay away from the unhappy and the unlucky. So even though I like Namaste and I like Huge, I told you guys I didn't buy either. So I'm not going to go and immediately buy it just because I think it's at the bottom, but I'm watching it. I'm watching it closely. You're going to come and visit BC and drive down to 420. Yo, we're like 12 days away from 420. And guess who's going to be on stage? Guess who's going to be on stage? Ill Kid! Ill Kid is going to be performing at 420 here in Vancouver. And guess who Ill Kid is working on getting on stage? Your boy. So Ill Kid, who's going to be performing at the cannabis event here in Vancouver, the largest 420 event in the world, okay? Bar none. It's not only the largest, it's the best. You got like 100,000 people. You're on the beach, on the ocean. Everybody's smoking weed. You got a stage where they're playing songs, weed songs, playing music, entertaining people. It's like Woodstock, people. It's like Woodstock. And my boy, Ill Kid, your boy, Ill Kid, the man who's coming up with all these great songs, is going to be on stage. I tell Ill Kid, you're going to be on stage. Can you get your boy on stage? And he's like, I got you, Rich. I got you, Rich. And I just found this out yesterday. I was like, nice. So, yeah, man, stay tuned. If I can get on stage, we'll be making some awesome videos. We're going to get some great views. And I don't know if you guys remember this. Last year, when I did my 420 videos, I told you guys that my goal by this year was to be on stage. If I can get on that stage, I hit my goal. And to go from a guy that was videotaping 2 years ago, and then again videotaping right close to the stage last year, and then this year to go from a guy that's just an average guy that's videotaping, that's just a fan, to be on that stage, rubbing elbows with all the top dogs in the cannabis sector. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that, right? So stay tuned. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that that happens. NBEV partnering with Walmart doesn't make you a believer, Rich? No, it's not that it doesn't make me a believer. It's not one of the companies I like. I have certain companies I like that I'm always watching that I want to own. That one isn't one of them. I don't know why. I just don't feel it. I might be wrong. It might go up 100%. I might be kicking myself, but I just don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't trust it.
Hey. Good, buddy. How about yourself?
All right, guys. So we've been live for
Yeah, I
quite
just
some
actually
time.
came back from the same
I'm
thing.
out. Peace.
MSG at the